Hey there guys, this is Francesca from Consciousful Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in to my YouTube video. Today's video is going to be for earth signs, divine messages for May 2022 for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So I'm going to split up the reading into 3 different topics. It's first going to be divine messages for earth sign for their personal life. Then it's going to be divine messages for earth sign regarding their career and finances, and then it's going to be divine messages for earth sign regarding their love and relationships. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe, share with your friends and family, and thanks for watching. So let's go ahead and begin. So regarding earth signs, divine messages for their personal life and just like for their journey in general right now, I do see that you did choose a new direction in your life, and I do see that it is working out for you. I do see that you're still needing to push yourself. You're still needing to attain the creativity and the courage to really keep pushing towards the achievements and the goals and the milestones that you want to attain. I do see it's going to require for you to have a clean slate for yourself, especially when it comes to your mindset. You could have been dealing with a lot of traditional ways of thinking, outdated thinking, limited beliefs. You could have been dealing with suppressed trauma that was really holding you back, even though this could have been unconscious. The fact that you chose a new direction, whether it was a new job, a new mindset, a new relationship, whatever the case is for you, you know what resonates. The fact that you chose a new life for yourself, divine is wanting to congratulate you, but divine is also wanting to say to keep going. Don't allow little progress to create any sort of stagnation in your life, because you did choose to kind of create a new identity and a new self and go in a new direction. It's going to be important for you to stick with this and not allow things that other people say go over your head or to replay in your mind. You know, don't allow repetitive doubts or unwanted advice, unsolicited advice from other people kind of linger in your mind, because I do see that that can be the case. It's going to be really important that in order for you to attain the results that you really want to attain, or in order for the opportunities that you want to achieve, in order for these opportunities to open themselves for you, you're gonna have to also, you know, go in a new direction. If you haven't already gone into a new direction, you're almost at that place in your progress and in your process where you're gonna be able to attain and see your results come into fruition. So if you haven't seen the results yet, you're about to see them, but it's gonna be very important that you do take a new approach with new people, that you do also don't overthink your decision making. Kind of just take that leap of faith into a new direction, whether this is in your love life, in your career, but also like when it comes to how you show up in the world. It's going to be super important for you to get out of your comfort zone and do the things that make you uncomfortable. Where there's fear, there is opportunity for growth. So even though you may need to leave certain people behind, or kind of maybe disappoint certain people that you once possibly created a foundation with, it's going to be super important for you not to allow those doubts linger in your mind, and kind of just go for it. Go for what you feel is kind of calling your heart. Go for what is making you feel drive. Go towards what feels like your bliss, whether this is a person, a place, or a thing. Is going to be super important for you to attain the courage to really begin to proceed with this new direction in your life, because it does seem as though you've already been putting in the work, but you're just still a few steps close to mastering what you need to master, or attaining the results you need to attain. So keep going, you're almost there. Regarding your career, sorry about that, I think the music turned off for a second. So it does seem as though you need to get rid of distractions, even though that music is very, very relaxing. So for career and finances, earth sign, it does seem as though you're going to have to begin to reconsider how you are presenting yourself in the world, especially when it comes to things that you were once used to. It does seem as though, you know, you're a go-getter. You're someone that is very you know, traditional, you're very hardworking, you're very disciplined. You do attain that self-discipline to really achieve success in most careers. But it does seem as though you're going to have to begin to change your mindset revolving around how you see yourself in your role and your position. You're going to have to level up. And in order to level up, you're going to have to begin to see yourself differently. So the angel message here is to reconsider. So I don't see reconsidering jobs, because I do feel that most earth signs, specifically the earth signs that I'm picking up on, are very content with what they do. However, it does seem as though when it comes to expanding yourself, when it does come to also showing up more authentically, when it does come to, you know, how you see that other people see you, so your self-image, your self-perception of how you believe other people see you, that's going to have to shift. This may be on a subconscious level that you may be unaware of, that, you know, you may have limited beliefs or an internal opposer, you know, that may, you know, be a little bit negative when it comes to self-doubt. You know, like when things don't go your certain way, there may be a lot of doubt that comes in. You may get really frustrated. You may you know, block yourself in some sort of way. Like I said, this can be subconscious, but in order to fully rebalance yourself, in order to also kind of clear out any sort of murky lens of perception when it comes to how you perceive yourself, you're gonna have to begin to get rid of the doubts. You're gonna have to investigate your fears, and the way that you investigate your fears is by actually dwelling into them. What fears do you have when it comes to your career? Is it failure? Is it in humiliation? Is it not being able to show up in the world authentically? You know, you want to ask yourself that, because as you begin to introspect on a deeper level, you're going to be able to also see how you may have been projecting your fears onto your career, or projecting your fears onto other people. Or allowing other people's fears to project onto you, that could have been creating some sort of frustration in your career or in your finances. So divine is saying that you're gonna have to use your discernment, and you're gonna have to really decipher what pertains to your own psyche and what pertains to others. You're gonna have to also begin to create strong boundaries with other people in order to attain mental peace, mental self-preservation, and also mental agility, because I do see that it's going to be super important for you to overcome the internal opposer, overcome the internal critic, in order to attain a new level of self-awareness and a new level of self-mastery that's going to be able to help you overcome the shadow that was potentially controlling your vision, controlling your foresight. And like I said, you guys are very successful in everything that you do. Your devotion, your drive is something that all the zodiacs do not attain. So I'm not saying that you guys don't have that, but there is a subconscious limitation that you guys are needing to illuminate. And in order to illuminate that, you're gonna have to introspect. You're gonna have to use that discernment within yourself. And yeah, but I do see a lot of expansion coming in. I do see a lot of revelations coming in when it comes to how you see you can expand in your career. And I do also see you gaining a lot of new ways to make income. I do feel that it is investment. So you may still have the same job, or you may open up your repertoire to attain a new job as well, like maybe like a side gig. But I do see that because you're going to be expanding your mindset, right? And these limited beliefs are no longer going to be holding you back unconsciously or subconsciously. You're going to be able to actually create abundance through investments, or through ways that you possibly didn't know, or you limited yourself in that way. So your energy is also being cleared out as well. And then you're also, I am seeing, reaping positive karma this summer. In between June to August, end of September, you're going to be reaping positive karma in your career sector. Those were just external downloads that I got, so mind you. And then messages for Earth sign regarding love. So I do see that there are a lot of positive changes in love. So there's two scenarios that I see though. So the first scenario that I do see is that for those that are in a relationship, I do see that there is going to be an ending of an old way of being. So it does seem as though when it comes to your love connection, I do see that there could have been aspects where you guys overshared, overindulged. There could have been clinginess, controlling tendencies. If you're in a relationship, I do see that you could have been at a crossroads as to which direction you wanted to take in order to expand this connection. It could have been that there was a level of stagnation, or there was a level of, non-stimulation. There wasn't much activity going on when it came to the heart activity in the connection. So I do see that there's going to be a rebirth and a transformation regarding how you guys communicate, how you guys can actually deepen the connection on a heart-to-heart level. And it's gonna require for you guys to actually take a new approach in conversation, actually take a new approach in how you guys communicate with each other. So not only will you guys be able to understand each other on a deeper emotional, psychological, and spiritual level, but you guys are also gonna potentially begin to actually take a new direction when it comes to the ventures that you guys take. So whether you guys begin to explore each other's heart space on a deeper level, or begin to explore new topics that are going to be able to expand your guys' love, I do see that happening. I also do see you guys having together, like I said, if you guys are in a relationship, you guys will together have an ego death. So a death of the old ways, a death of the old dynamic. So if the old dynamic was very clingy, was very possessive, was very controlling, was very dominant when it comes to decision making, was overly expressive, I do see that old dynamic and that old paradigm kind of ending, and you guys expanding into this new way of handling the connection, which is going to be much more you guys will be a little bit more self-reliant, but also trusting each other. You guys are going to be a little bit more self-sufficient, but also regaining a sense of trust, a sense of heart resonance that's going to be able to really help you understand that this is a ride or die connection, and this connection potentially has the stability and the strength to actually get into a lifelong marriage or a lifelong connection. For those that are not in a relationship, when I was shuffling, okay, in the romance cards, a release your ex and finances and career card did come out. So I am picking up that some earth signs relationships are interfering with their career and finances. Okay, another thing that I'm picking up is that you're gonna have to release your ex, and you're gonna have to make a choice. So you can't be at a crossroads with two people, and you're needing to make a choice when it comes to love. You're needing to potentially release a certain person and a certain old cycle with this person in order to choose a new direction in your life, meaning someone completely new. You're gonna also have to be honest with yourself about how you feel about this other person, and be honest with your old person about how you feel now, and set your boundaries with them. Express your thoughts and feelings to them, and have an open to heart conversation about ending it. And then be honest with yourself about where your heart really lies, and be honest about where you want to go. It does seem as though you're gonna have to have a heart-to-heart conversation with this new person that you're wanting to move forward in order to see if this is something you want to proceed in. But I do see that there is a decision that will be made within the next few weeks or months that are gonna lead for you to really choose a new direction in love. So this is for the people that are needing to release an ex, or are in a dead-end relationship. If it resonates with you, but I do see that there is going to be someone that may be expressing their love to you as well in between now and the next full moon. But I do see that right now, Earth sign, you are picking up that you may want to change the direction in your life. You're seeing your life with this one person and seeing the outcome one way, and then imagining your life with this other person and then seeing your outcome one way. So you are seeing the pros and cons of each connection, but it does seem as though you know very well which connection serves you. There is a connection that also serves your career life. So there is a connection like I'm saying, like the new connection serves your career and finances, benefits it, and the old connection may be affecting your finances and your career. So it does seem as though you may need to release your ex, not only in order to get yourself into balance in your career, but also to choose your heart. So there is a heart-to-heart conversation that's going to be happening with someone that you truly love, someone that you maybe haven't expressed your love to. You could have been waiting to hear what they have to say, but there is going to be a conversation that will be taking place within the next few weeks that's going to give you the clarity that you need to release your ex and kind of move on to someone that you feel is kind of destined for you, and someone that you feel that is right for you and is on the path with you. So this reading was a little bit longer than expected. Definitely my longest reading out of all of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you want specific detailed messages about your person, how they think and feel about you, or just messages regarding love and relationships, you can go to consciousfultarot.com. If you want specific messages about your career and finances, or about your spiritual and life path, or just to how to achieve self-mastery and spiritual mastery, you can go to consciousfultarot.com and book your reading. You can catch me partially on Facebook, mainly on Instagram. I hope you guys enjoy the reading. Take care now. Bye.